Soon as that go, that's gonna go away.
Oh,
What's up? What's up, y'all? This your girl Tina G. Give me 1 second. Let me hit all these buttons and make sure that I'm live on all platforms. Well, actually, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Let me see if this gonna work. Let me see. So we are not gonna be in the camera together. So let's see how I can do it side by side. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. I'm trying to see how I can get both of us in the camera. Nope, I don't like that one. Maybe this one or this one.
Oh, that one's good.
But I don't see you.
You don't see me?
Not on Instagram.
On that one.
Yeah, on Instagram.
So
I might have to just switch and take off Instagram and go live on this. You know I could do that. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What's up, y'all? This is your girl Tina G. Give me 1 second. 1 second. It looked clear on that one, but it's just me. Come over here a little bit. Okay, so how can I? All right, I'm just trying to adjust to make sure we both. Okay.
Can you move it over somewhere?
Which way? This way?
No, that bottom.
This.
Right here.
Which one?
Is it? Was it
Hit
too
that
far?
one. That might work.
Oh no, that's not.
Mm-mm.
Okay, what about that one?
That's fine. You like that one?
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, get us both in there a little bit.
Okay. What's up, niece? Okay. So what's up, niece? Maybe I should go. Should I go live on this? Yeah, on this one. Okay. Let me just go ahead and go live. All right. Let me do this. I'm going to let me just do this. Remove it on here. What's up, niece?
What's going on, cousin? Big cousin.
What's going on? Okay. So, all right. So we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna be live on these platforms. Oh, okay. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, good. So this is a special edition of the Talks with Tina G podcast. I am your host, Tina G, and today I have with me. Who do I have with me?
You have Taisha Porter. How are you?
Taisha Porter is actually my little cousin. So we are here. We're gonna talk about some interesting topics, right? We're going to talk about bipolar. How do you deal with it? Is it something that people know that you suffer with? And Taisha is going to share her story today with us. So first of all, let me just thank you so much. Thank you, y'all. She said we look beautiful. Thank you so much. Look at Ty. Ty, this your cousin Ty. This is Ty.
What's up, girl?
Look at her hopping on Instagram. You're supposed to be at work. Supposed to be at work. No, let me stop. So I'm gonna remove this one. I'm gonna remove this one on here. We ain't gonna worry about it. We ain't gonna worry about it.
Okay.
All right. So let me get this to stand up. All right, perfect. So I have with me Taisha Porter, who's actually my cousin, and we're gonna share some stories about your diagnosis. So again, thank you so much for even doing this interview with me, and just share a little bit about why you reached out to me to do this interview.
So I reached out. Well, first, let me say I have bipolar anxiety and depression disorder. So I currently had a situation that kind of had me think about some of the things that our community don't know, what they do know. From my perspective, everybody has their own perspective of how they look at mental illness, disorder, however you want to word it. But I felt like that it was just kind of like on my spirit a little bit to kind of get it out there. I always wanted to be a part of the community, and this is my second time being a part of her podcast. So I'm excited to just get the information out there. Any questions? I'm very vocal. There's nothing that I'm ashamed of. So don't be afraid to ask me anything. Now, if it's a little too personal now, I'm gonna tell you no, okay? But for the most part, that anybody have any questions, young kids, you know what I'm saying, males, little boys, grown people that's dealing with it. Any questions, please ask me. And I also have little notes that I had created because I wanted to kind of show how serious this is.
Let's see if we can push this up here. And then I'm gonna ask her to actually give me a copy. I should have put a copy up here So this is what she is talking about. I don't know if y'all probably can't see it, but I'm gonna get a copy and I'm gonna put it with this live. I'll edit it and put this with the live. So
Okay.
tell me about
so
what happened to bring you to this.
So what happened, I had a manic episode a few weeks ago, and I had the chance to kind of redirect as far as like my life perspective of how I handle things for myself, how I handle things with my family, friends. I had a lot of time to just kind of get some clarity. And with that clarity, um, it came with just a lot of knowledge about myself, a lot of knowledge for me to want to get out. So I reached out to cousin Tina because I feel like that one, she's the best that I know. So I mean, who else would I go to? But besides that, I feel like that she gives out really good information that can help anybody that's on here looking, even if you don't know us, even if you don't know her. This is important for us, especially in our community.
Yes. So take me back to, I heard you say you had a manic attack. What does that look like?
So
for you, what does that look like?
A manic attack can, for myself, a manic attack is you have ones that's angry and you have ones that's sad. Mine is a sad type of disorder. I'm crying. I have like a overfill of emotions that I can't control. And it's not as much as it may be easier for someone to say, okay, that happened. Maybe take a moment and get up and keep moving. That moment takes me a little bit longer. So I had a manic episode where it took me a little bit longer to understand why y'all was going through it, processing the whys, the pros and cons, and what I needed to do better so that it doesn't happen again. My last manic episode was in 2020. So, you know, they come and go. They're not often, but that's only if you truly take care of yourself.
So how do you had one in 2020 and now you have one in 2026. Does something prompt these to come on, or do they just happen?
So this was prompted on by alcohol, actually.
Okay.
I had took normally if I go out, because I do take a heavy dose of medication, I normally take my medication the night before I go out. So going out Friday, I take my medication Thursday night. So by the time Friday night, it's not in my system and that alcohol is not affecting that medication that I'm on. The day the episode that I had, I took that medication because I took the medication from the night before and then took my morning dose. By the time I got to go have a couple margaritas, that medication was still in my system to where I blacked out. So, which is also why you want to get clarity for what the symptoms are when it comes to the medication, what those what that red label say. It's a reason why they have it on there. And for me to be within the medical field since 2010, that was very irresponsible of me to not know, because most of those medications that I take, I deal with every day, and I know what they can do. So, but then it also, a manic episode can also look like just sadness. So after that incident, it gave me an overwhelmness of sadness and grief, because I live for my children. I have 4 children. I live for them. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them. And if I couldn't imagine me be the one to take them through certain changes because I'm not here. And because one is selfish, 2, they don't deserve that. They have a good mom and they need to keep her.
Thank you. That was deep. Y'all heard that? So that was a lot. That was deep. So I hope somebody heard. I heard everything you said, but I took out some key points. That you do take medication.
Yes.
For your disorder.
Yes.
And what prompt this episode was you were actually drinking alcohol with the medication. Right, at a certain time. So that's like a warning to some people. Some people may not know why they have these episodes and what can cause them, and you just help somebody know that you can't keep doing that. Like eventually it's gonna spiral, correct? So take me on that day until after you had the episode and what happened. What did you learn from that? I heard you say you learned some stuff. Give me some
Yeah,
key
so
points of
key
some
points.
things that you
Okay.
learned.
Okay, so they kind of dive deeper into it. 'Cause like I
Mhm.
said, I've come to my own grace and acceptance on my own. So, what I'm
Mhm.
saying, I had my girls in the car. I have two girls, I have
Mm.
two boys.
Mhm.
So going through that process, that grief of me being the reason that could be,
Mm.
um,
Mm.
because we who don't play about their kids,
Right.
let
Right.
alone be the one to hurt your child, to
Yeah.
put them in any type of state. No, luckily they did not get a scratch, so we're gonna clock that part.
Thank
They
you.
didn't get no,
Yeah.
they didn't get no scratch. But
Mhm.
what led me, so the thing is with the blackout, I don't remember anything.
Mm. Mm.
I
Mm.
don't
Mm.
remember.
Mm.
I
Mm.
don't
Mm.
remember getting to the hospital. I
Mm.
don't remember them sedating me. I don't remember me having a meltdown
Mm.
about where my babies were. Because, like I said, I live for them. I
Right.
live for them. They
Right.
literally all I got. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
that's my little family.
Yeah.
So going off about where they were, just confused and
Mm.
having so much on my chest, but just don't have the
Mhm.
words, or
Mm.
my mind can't give me the route, the straight
Mm.
route to say, hey, 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Right.
but trying to get it out. And it
Mm.
came out very aggressively. It came out in sadness. I'm crying all over the place. So for me, a manic episode is more so sadness than angry.
Mm.
And um uh
Mm. Mm. Mm.
yeah,
Mm.
so that's pretty much what it is. I never had a angry manic episode. If
Mm.
I'm
Okay.
angry, that's for other reasons, but not
Right.
because of the episode. But
Right.
my episodes are based on sadness and grief, or
Sadness.
whatever may cause me to not feel happy, to
Mm.
not feel proud of myself, or something like that.
So we had a question. My niece said, "What are the signs of someone knowing they have mental health issues?"
Going to the doctor. I got diagnosed in 2011,
Mm.
and with me, your first time hearing it, or even when you go back for months, you go
Mhm.
back for a year,
Mhm.
and you just like, this can't be, because I don't know nobody in my family that got this.
Right.
I ain't never heard of this. I looked on Google. Y'all already know how Wikipedia can be.
Mhm.
I looked on WebMD. Now everybody know how WebMD can be.
Mm.
But you know what I'm saying? So people go to the doctor. Like I went to the
Mhm.
doctor, and go to a doctor with an open mind, because you never know.
Right.
There's things that my family on my dad's side are doing to try to get more history about what type of DNA, or what's in our DNA, whether it's
Right.
cancer, whether it's
Mhm.
diabetes, whether it's high blood pressure. I don't have that luxury to do it on my mom's side. So a lot of these things I'm just finding out on my
Mm.
own. So,
Mhm.
but it also comes with steps of acceptance and realizing who to blame, who not to blame, and what do I do from here, which is also why
Mhm.
I wrote notes in case anyone wanted to, and also for myself to
Mhm.
give you guys raw
Mhm.
information. But dealing with it, once I got through those stages of one, believing
Mm.
you can something wrong with me, no, and mine came from just me being with somebody that I did not know why I couldn't leave. I'm
Mm.
like, what is it?
Wow.
What is it about me that I can't leave this person alone?
Mm.
What is it where I feel it's like that I deserve this type of treatment?
Mm.
But a part of me is like, I can always make it work. Isn't that what the old people say? That
Mm.
you
Mm.
can
Mm.
get through it. You can get through
Mhm.
it. You can get through it. You can get through it. And so I want to go to the doctor, because I'm like, I wanted to know more about myself, of why do I keep doing it?
Mhm.
And when I got diagnosed, it was out of nowhere, because I was expecting to get diagnosed. That's not what I went there for.
Mm.
So, once you go through that, okay, now I got it. Now it's kind of like you go through the grief stage. But for me, my grief stage looked differently. My grief stage is moving. Now that
Mm.
I know, all
Mhm.
right, I need to look up this, I need to look up
Mhm.
that, I need to make sure I get on it, because I'm a very active person.
Mhm.
Um, I like to get things done ahead. I like to be ahead of things, and that this is something that's going to taint me from being a good mom. This is going to taint me from me learning myself. This is going to taint me from making rational decisions. Even though everybody gonna make mistakes,
Right.
but can I think through it? Can I take accountability and say, "Oh, I did it, not my mental health did it." So it just
Wow.
goes through processes.
So I just want to thank you again. So I just want to read some of the comments. So Ava said,
Okay.
good morning. She said she's so grateful for this episode. Bam 640 said, hey, I got the selfish love. Ruth said, morning, everyone. So, hey, everyone, thank you so much.
Hi, everybody.
So this episode, we're talking about real mental illness and bipolar disorder. This is my cousin Taisha who reached out to me and wanted to just share her experience and maybe help someone else that's maybe going through real mental illness, right? Real manic attacks, right? And she shared a little bit. If you just catch watching it, go back and definitely tune in to catch the beginning of the episode. So I heard you say you were dealing with somebody and you felt you didn't know why you were with that person.
Mm-hmm.
And did you find out that it wasn't, did you find out why you felt the need to be for that person as opposed to yourself?
Yeah. So let's get straight. It had nothing to do with that illness. Okay?
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
right. So that gets to, so you know what I'm saying. With it didn't have nothing to do with the illness or me having a disorder. It started to, that process started me to start worried about myself, to see if my head is in a good space. The reason why I went to the doctor and decided to go was because my mental health was not good. My mental health was, my thought process with that man was unbelievable, and that's not something that I felt like that I wanted to be with. And so it helps you start the journey of learning yourself, learning your medication, learning your diagnosis, but also number one, just learning yourself. That's been the biggest problem I've had my entire life, is knowing exactly who I am as a person, and knowing who I am as a person. And now that I am, in my 30s, I ain't gonna tell y'all what age or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
She young, y'all. She young.
So, being at the age that I am, I'm very proud of myself, because even though it may took somebody maybe till they got to their 20s to get it, it took me in my 30s to get it, and I'm okay with that.
We have a question. That's a great question. So Marjorie, my niece, is asking, what will you tell someone that gets diagnosed but can't accept the fact that they have this issue?
Child, I got some notes for you.
So
I got some notes for you. So
share with the people.
All right. So one of the things that I put on here is, let's see.
She got a whole,
literally. I don't know if y'all can see.
They can't see it, but I'm gonna upload it.
See?
Yeah, I'm gonna upload that.
I got my notes. Okay. All right. So, number one, don't forget that don't think that you're by yourself. If you do have a support system, use that support system. That's also something that I had to learn the hard way. Me shutting people out is not fair, because if I say I want a support system, how they supposed to be there if I don't let them support? So so that's, for me, that's number one, is let you got one, use them. Another one is don't feel bad about yourself. Don't feel like that you're less than who you are because now you found out. And also making sure that you set boundaries so that nobody else make you feel like that you're not you, or you're somebody else because now you have this illness or diagnosis. Because every way is not the right way. Everybody's right way is not your right way. So as long as you understand that and you take that, once you get diagnosed, you take that and you run with that part, the rest of it is going to come, because you already have it in your mind that, no, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this my way. I don't care what nobody else. The first 3 steps that you need. Once you get through those steps of knowing that I got my support system, I know I'm the same person. I just got to do things differently, and I don't got to listen to what everybody else say. I listen to my doctor. I make sure that I communicate with my support system. I ask questions. As long as you know that you're taking the steps, getting diagnosed will never ever seem that bad.
That's amazing. So you got something else you want to share?
We got I already kind of said this, but everyone have their own way. Everybody's way is not your way. Okay, we have a lot, and especially when you have someone, because I know some people that's in the field or feel as though that they dealt with so many different things, and it's like, but you haven't dealt with me. You don't know how I take it. You don't know how this is going to make me feel. You don't know that your way may be the one that triggers something else that you can't control. So you always got to make sure that you're here, not nobody else. You, your doctor, and your therapist, y'all all three need to be right here. And the number one person is you.
I heard you say the word trigger, right? Are there triggers that you are aware of that send you into sadness?
Yes.
Also,
yes.
the people around you, do you let them know your triggers? Because sometimes we're around people and they may do stuff, they may say things, and those are triggers, but nobody else knows that that's your trigger but you, right?
Okay.
So do you have that in place? Like, just say if I don't drink and when I come around, you want to get drunk, but you know that's a trigger for me because I was alcoholic back in the day. I'm just saying. So do you let people know your triggers?
Yeah. So
Okay,
one of my notes that I have down is preparedness and also coming up with an emergency plan.
That's so good.
With an experience of mine, I did not have an emergency plan. I'm very anal about almost every part of my life. I'm learning to be able to adjust, to understand that life happens. And with that being said, life does happen. You have no idea what can make you feel. So mine is like I can't with my triggers. My triggers, one is my children. That's one of my triggers.
Okay.
A trigger is a thought. So somebody can say or a memory. Somebody can say something. And it could have nothing pertaining to the trigger. But that word, that saying, that color, that place, that house can be something that, because nobody else knows, that can be your trigger. But the one thing that I say, preparedness and do an emergency plan, because if they don't know, they cannot help you when things fall through. Because when you have at least for myself, when me having bipolar, anxiety and depression disorder, I didn't come up with a plan. And that plan left my son to figure out that plan for his own. And that's not fair to the people around you to try to figure out where they need to go, shaking them up, figure out where they need to go. No. So that encouraged me to, all right, okay, I need to have an emergency plan. I need to be more prepared. I have a soon to be 18-year-old. So there's more information that I need to talk to him about to be ready for the preparedness, and also be ready for if there is an emergency, knowing that I have 4 other children. So it's just more so it may feel uncomfortable. And and it's, to me, depending on who you're talking to, it could be impossible. I mean, still be uncomfortable. But for me, I never cared about what people say. And if this is what's going to help me be a better mother, be a better sister, be a better daughter, be a better friend, just be a better tie in every way possible that I can, then that's what I want to do. And there's nobody that just want to take me away from that. So that shouldn't take away from anybody that's going through. You got to take the meds, baby. Take the meds, leave some water, and just keep them moving.
Yeah. So I love that. That's really, really good. I know a lot of people don't share their triggers with other people, and they may get upset with people when they trigger them. But how do you know you trigger somebody if they don't know your triggers, right? So I heard you say you had a safety plan. So that is really great information to someone that may be listening or watching, right? To maybe share your triggers, right? And maybe I did a show on this. People don't even know their triggers. You may say something to a person, they be like, well, that took me back. Well, I didn't know. I apologize, right? So people don't know their triggers sometimes, right? To even share them. I did a show about that. So, but go ahead, you can share anything. I know we're about to run out of time, so I appreciate you so much. But
no problem.
I'm gonna leave you with the floor to share anything that you want to give to the listeners.
The one thing that I want to share is that accountability for the person that has the disorder. It is not nobody else's responsibility to take care of yourself but yourself. Do not assume that people know what happened to you, because even if it's somebody to blame, if it's a DNA thing, something that's just in your genes or something like that, sometimes it's not nobody to blame. And if it is somebody to blame, don't do too much. Okay, like talk to them, get whatever you need to get it out, and figure out how you guys gonna move on. Whether it's you gonna love each other from a distance, or this is something that somebody is going to want to truly help you get through. But you have to also take accountability, because having a disorder does not take away your action to every reaction. So if you decide to go out there and mess with a big man and you a small man, don't say that it's your illness. I promise you, you still gonna get knocked out. Okay. So just taking accountability for your actions. That's not an excuse. Get yourself help. Talk to your support. Always be positive of yourself and find ways to distract you.
That's good. Thank you so much. This has been an amazing episode. I hope you all got something out of it. I know I did. I thank you so much for sharing this story, because a lot of people won't share this story. So I thank you for allowing me to share your story on my platform with my full listeners. Like, no, thank you so much. So definitely go get checked. That's all I can leave y'all with. Go get checked. It's okay. There is help, and there are people to talk to, and create that support system, right? Absolutely. Let people know your triggers. So you want to? Do you have anything else you want to say? And then we can just close out.
She just said it. Go get help. Get help. Go talk to somebody. It does not hurt. Having a conversation does not hurt. Even if you decide to don't take the medication, at least you got it out.
Yes.
Write something. Yeah. But go get help. It's okay. It truly is okay. You walk into an office and you talk to a person. I think we all done walked into an office and talked to a person. So go get help. All right, Joel.
But thank you so much. Y'all tune in. This has been a great episode. I'm going to insert this list you got right here for y'all to look at. Niece, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. Don't forget to go follow me on all platforms. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel so y'all can see this up there. Don't forget to download my Roku app and my Fire TV app, Talks with Tina G. Check me out on Spotify as well. And I will see y'all Sunday at 7. Clock it. I'll be doing the wrong thing.
I heard what she said.
But thank y'all so much. And I'll talk to y'all soon. All right. Bye. Let me get off.